Golf is the only sport where you can do everything right and still look like a complete idiot in front of 3 strangers and a goose. And here's the twist. That's not just golf, that's life. And that's your last failed sprint. You're about to learn 9 brutal agile lessons golf will smack you with, whether you play or not. Ignore them, and you'll waste years repeating the same mistakes. Stay with me for the last one. It might save you a decade of frustration. Ever instantly dislike someone at work and you don't even know why? That's golf in disguise. Because like golf, agile delivery is 80% mental. Harvard research found 95% of our daily choices are unconscious. 5. And if you don't learn these lessons, you'll keep sabotaging your projects, your team, and even your happiness, without knowing why. Here are 9 agile secrets golf teaches about life and work, starting with the one that can fix half your problems before they even start. Agile golf lesson 1. Your setup is your sprint. Most teams blame execution for a failed sprint. The code was buggy, the timeline was wrong. But golf pros know that 80% of a good shot happens before the swing. In the grip, stance and alignment. Ben Hogan called it the secret. Psychologist Peter Galwitzer showed that having implementation intentions or a clear setup makes you 2 to 3 times more likely to achieve your goals. Skip the setup in golf, and you're aiming at the parking lot. Skip it in agile, and you're building a feature for an audience that doesn't exist. Your backlog grooming, your daily stand-up, your sprint priorities. That's your setup. Nail it, and half your problems vanish. Agile golf lesson 2. Past, present and future, all in one swing. Teams get paralyzed. They obsess over last sprint's velocity or panic about future deadlines, and they completely screw up the now. Jack Nicklaus intentionally slowed down his backswing for control. Kobe Bryant's free throws were a masterclass in the present moment. Breathe, focus and release. This is Wigner's ironic process theory. The more you tell yourself don't screw this up, the more likely you are to screw it up. Dragging past failures or future worries into your daily work ruins the moment of impact. Your agile process has a place for everything. The past is in the retrospective. The present is for action. And the future is the backlog. Agile is about iteration, not obsession. But even if your team is present, lesson 3 will show you why most of them panic fire instead of aiming first. Agile golf lesson 3, ready, aim. Then fire. Most teams operate on a cycle of ready, fire. Then panic. They get a ticket and start coding immediately. Tiger Woods visualized every shot before he took it. Elon Musk visualized reusable rockets when the world said it was a fantasy. fMRI scans show that mental reversal activates the exact same neural pathways as physical execution. Your brain can't tell the difference. With no visualization, you're basically aiming at the cart girl and wondering why you're in the woods. You're building features with no clear user journey. Sprint planning isn't paperwork. It's visualization. An hour spent on a wireframe or a user story map saves a week of coding the wrong thing. Agile without vision is just chaos. Agile golf lesson 4. Stop swinging so hard. Hustle culture screams. Push harder. More hours. More features. While pros swing at 80% power with 100% precision, amateurs put out 120% effort with 10% accuracy. Warren Buffett got rich by making fewer, bigger, more precise bets. Anders Ericsson's research on deliberate practice proves improvement comes from precision, not brute force. Burnout doesn't equal results. It just equals burnout. In Agile, fewer precise moves always beat scattered hustle. Impact is greater than effort. And lesson 5 will show why what your team calls a lucky break is actually something else entirely. Agile golf lesson 5. Luck or skill. A project succeeds, and the team dismisses the win as a fluke. We got lucky. People say Steph Curry gets lucky. No. He practices until draining a three-pointer is as automatic as breathing. It's called the illusion of luck. Consistent, deliberate practice rewires your brain's automaticity until high performance becomes the default. If you call your success luck, you'll never practice hard enough to earn it again. In Agile, consistency beats luck. A daily discipline of stand-ups, retros, and refinement is what looks like magic a year later. Agile golf lesson 6. The water hazard in your head. Fear of failure directly creates failure. You stand over a water hazard, your brain screams. Don't hit it in the water. And splash. Greg Norman's historic collapse at the 1996 Masters was pure fear in action. Suppressing a thought, like don't fail, makes it dominate your focus. Fear is just prepaying rent on a disaster you may never have. It paralyzes your team. In Agile, you name the hazard. You acknowledge the risk. Then you swing anyway. Shipping and getting data is always better than not shipping at all. Quick pause. What's your water hazard in work or life? Fear of rejection, a missed deadline? Comment below. I will read every single one. Agile Golf Lesson 7. Asking for help is a power move. Teams and people equate asking for feedback with admitting weakness. Tiger Woods rebuilt his swing from scratch twice. Picasso studied the masters for years before he broke the rules. The Dunning-Kruger effect proves that novices wildly overestimate their abilities, while true experts constantly seek feedback. Pride keeps you and your team average. Retrospectives, peer reviews, and coaching aren't signs of weakness. They're leverage. Agile Golf Lesson 8. Play the ball where it lies. Something goes wrong, and everyone wants a mulligan. They want to ignore the bug or blame the requirements. Phil Mickelson once played a shot from inside a hospitality tent because that's where the ball landed. Jeff Bezos famously admits mistakes publicly, then pivots. Resilience studies are clear. Acceptance predicts recovery speed, not denial. Hiding mistakes or pretending they didn't happen stunts all future growth. Agile demands transparency. Own the mess, then adapt. That's the whole point. Agile Golf Lesson 9. Enjoy the walk. Teams get obsessed with the scorecards. The velocity, burn down charts, story points. And they forget why they're playing. Arnold Palmer said his favorite rounds weren't his lowest scores. They were the ones with friends, drinks, and laughter. Harvard's 75-year happiness study confirmed it. Deep relationships, not money or success, predict lifelong fulfillment. If Agile is just about metrics, you'll burn out your team and miss the entire joy of creation and collaboration. The walk and the journey with your team is the game. The software is just an excuse. Golf is the closest thing we have to a life simulator. Preparation, chaos, luck, failure, recovery. And sometimes, a miracle birdie you didn't deserve. So, which of these 9 lessons hit you the hardest? Drop the number in the comments. You'll be shocked how many others are stuck on the same hole. Because life, like golf, the best round you'll ever play is the one you're in right now. And the next shot, that one's on you. Thank you for watching and best of luck.